documentary Wisdom of Happiness, in which the Dalai Lama himself offers the key to fixing the fractured state of our world. Watch.
Our common responsibility should be work together to save our world. We all have this marvelous human brain. The problem is when negative emotions develop, our whole mind is taken over. So we must deal with emotions. I can change my mind. I can reduce anger, hatred. Nothing to do with religion. All religions carry the message of love, loving kindness, and tolerance.
Please welcome the fabulous Richard GERE.
Okay, I have one thing to say before we start.
Go ahead.
I'm a Virgo. And I'm not talking about my exes. But that's out of the way.
And you like Spanish women.
Yes, you
I
do.
do.
You
In
do.
fact, I like them so much I married them.
Yes, you do.
Oh, I like that. Well, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I know that I watched this documentary, and I love it because I also love Matthew Ricard, who you work with.
Yeah.
His book Happiness is like a Bible for mine.
Oh.
But you've been a friend and student of the Dalai Lama specifically for almost 45 years. So tell us about the documentary and why you wanted to be involved in it.
And one of the extraordinary things in my life is being able to be a student and to help in any way I can the Dalai Lama. So I knew this film was being made by three Swiss filmmakers, one of which I had known because he's a still photographer, Manuel Bauer, who's been around His Holiness for decades. So I knew him quite well. He's brilliant. So about a year and a half ago, they brought the film to New York to show me. They were in a rough cut stage. And my wife and I saw it on a small screen where my wife dissolved in tears.
Wow.
And I was very moved myself. And a lot of footage archival footage that I hadn't seen of His Holiness from the 30s, 40s, 50s. And, but of course I had some ideas that I thought could make it maybe even better. So we talked about it and I said, look, I'm gonna bring in Oren Moverman, who I've made 6 films with. And I said, look, give us a month to play with this. And so we played and re-edited and brought in a new composer, a brilliant composer. And this is pretty much it. We found more footage. We added another 20 minutes or so to the cut. And I feel like this really represents what His Holiness's life is about. This was his 90th year. We celebrated his 90th birthday in Dharamsala in July.
Not a Virgo, by the way.
Not a Virgo. What's before Virgo? You seem to know everything
Leo.
about this.
My dad's a Leo. So.
You know, I remember my ex owns a hotel in Coral Gables, Florida, and I remember in 2004 we hosted a luncheon for the Dalai Lama. He was doing events in South Florida. You were traveling as part of the people going there. I never met somebody that emanates such goodness and kindness and love. Just his aura, just being anywhere near him is so moving. But let's talk about.
Well, that's really what I wanted to do with this: is give people that experience. And I think because they had set up.
Does it come through?
It does.
Well, I think you haven't seen it yet.
No,
It does come
No,
through.
but
it does.
But
I watched
okay, well,
it last night.
Beautiful.
but you saw it alone.
Yes.
Okay,
I
this
saw
is
it,
what I
but
want
it
to
did
get
feel
to.
like he was speaking directly to me.
He's looking right into the lens.
Oh.
So you have this incredible intimacy of spending an hour and a half directly with His Holiness.
Yes.
And I think that's the gift of this.
And you and your wife, Alejandra, spend a lot of time in Spain, in her
De
native
España,
Spain.
sí,
De España.
Galicia.
Oh,
We have an
Galicia,
Spanish,
sí.
Oh, Galicia.
Mi esposo de Madrid.
Really?
Sí,
Ah,
sí.
well, she was from the north of Spain.
Madrid and Almazán and Soria. Sí.
Well, the north of Spain, as you know, is very
Yes.
different than what we think of as Spain. It's not desert, it's actually, they're Celts.
Yes, yes.
It's
There
very
is no
green,
bad part
very
to
rich.
Spain.
It's beautiful.
Food is
España es lo más bello del
So su
mundo.
español es muy,
How's your Spanish?
muy bueno.
Es perfecto, ¿por qué no?
Ah,